Hello, Todd Bog here, and welcome back to Judgment, the apocalypse simulation, I believe. Now I'm thrown off by the title, but either way, for breaking the stream. So where we last left off, we kind of went on some of our tutorial missions. We went and gathered our first extra survivor in Brandon here. Um, and then we're sort of building into our requirements here. So at this point, though, we need to build a new building. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a larger log cabin here. You can rotate with comma and period. So if I do that, we can kind of create a spot here. So we'll do that. And so we've got some work to do. Brandon here is keeping our water supplies going. As far as I know, wells are limitless. There's no limit to the amount of water that's in them, unlike some of the other resources. So we built up that log cabin fairly quickly. Let's see. We need clay and boards. So I believe the boards are going to be done in research here under craft, woodworking. Yep. So let's go ahead and snag that. Alright, and then that means we can craft boards with a sawmill. So we're going to have to build a sawmill, which is probably built from here. There we go. So it can be built inside or out, so we're going to go ahead and build it outside, as that makes more sense to me, thematically speaking. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and speed things up here. Okay. So, as you can see, just generally building up. As soon as we get the sawmill done, though, we'll be able to craft those boards, which require 2 wood each. And that's some of the other things we can do. If we get arrows, we can do bows, so we'll have ranged attackers. And it looks like we're keeping up on food and water supply, so that's good. It takes a while to build that sawmill, doesn't it? Okay, we're at 18 or 28%. Just double checking our map. What did we uncover over here, though? So scrap. So real simple stuff. We'll be able to take those on. We're starting to mine rocks. So let's go ahead and... There we go. No. Alright, I've clicked everything but the thing I wanted. So we'll go ahead and build our boards. How many did we need for our cult library? 4 boards, and then we're going to need clay. So we'll have to get that too. Alright, so we'll go to our crafting menu. That's good. And then we'll go ahead and quarry the clay as well. Alright, Survivor AI. They choose your own task, but you can fine-tune it by clicking priorities. And it's done, you can do it on an individual level. So Jenny here, whose skills include Nature's Warrior and Nimble, has farm speed plus 50%. So farming should be higher on her priorities, right? And you can see it just does it for everybody. So farming is at the top already. And it kind of prioritizes the ones you get bonuses for over the ones you don't. So right now, fetch water is higher than trees, which kind of makes sense. Let's see, and these are preferred tasks over here. So Mitchell prefers to do occult research and prefers to do crafting, farming, and scientific research as well. So in terms of our researchers, Jenny's up there, but at this point, we'll put it like that for now to give him priority. Jenny, what do you got? Farm speed, yep. No detriments. So let's set you on... Let's see. We'll set this a little higher than research, and we'll see how that shakes down. She's going to be doing farming first and foremost, but... And inventory-wise, you can see that we're now producing the boards. Banging is generally how things get done here. Alright, we got our first clay. Brandon immediately had to go sleep. And there's some inefficiencies. As you see, Jenny was almost over here to do some mining, and then one of the farms freed up, so... Two more clay, and we will have our occult library here. One more stone there, and that'll be clear. Alright, we got to level up. So Brandon, our scout, the person that was here the least amount of time, has leveled up. So we get a skill point. So we've got a variety of different options here. As you can see, he gets pluses to damage, which is great, and scavenging. So he's probably going to be someone that's going to be good to send out for sure. So we got to take a look at skills that would work in that case. So we got scouting, which gives us movement speed bonus, and a patrol speed bonus there because of his skills. Archery really doesn't help him as much. Marksmanship is just good overall, just to increase our chances of hitting, and the additional vision range because of spotting would be useful there. So yeah, I think we're going to go with, just double checking here. Yeah, we're going to go with marksmanship. The increased accuracy is useful, at least in this first spot here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we have two choices actually, so we can do marksmanship or spotting, huh? That's a good question. We're gonna do spotting. That's just more useful, being able to see the enemies before they see us. So that's good. All right. And what we're going to do is, once we get this occult library up, which we're going to have shortly, we'll be able to do additional research. So right now, for what we've got here, we can create reinforced outfits right now with the science we have, or we can go with cooking, which allows us to get a stove and then create bread, which might be useful. We can actually do both of those. In the weapon side, bow making, we're one away from being able to make composite bows, but it doesn't mean we have the materials for it. And then these are the occult ones, so they require a different type of research. So I think we're going to go with patchwork first. And let's take a look at what we need to build those outfits here. So we'll need scraps, which we have, and a workbench. And then we'll be able to create our first armor, which gives us... as you can see, gives us health and evasion, so it's a reinforced outfit, as they call it. So build arrows just requires wood, so I need a workbench. So we'll go ahead and unpause, and we're going to build ourselves a workbench here. Still doing great on supplies right now, so... And now we've got Mitchell has leveled up, our academic. Mitchell has our occult research speed bonus, so We could do evasion plus 3% here, or we can just give a flat research bonus. And I think that's just makes sense. He's going to be our occult researcher, and he'll have an 80% bonus to it now. So what do we need? We need demonic origin, so once we get to 10 points there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Someone's nearby? Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do our research here for demonic origins. That'll finish off that quest item. So your research concludes that these creatures arise from a place that can only be described as hell, and they must be the mythological demons referred to in religious literature. Additionally, your research has discovered mention of a large and particularly fearsome beast known as the Demon Eater, and you fear that other more powerful creatures like this may appear after the first wave of lower ranked demons. The research team is frantically looking for any knowledge on how to protect against these otherworldly scourges. A particularly interesting discovery was the news that a notable occult practitioner who called himself Master Aether was known among certain circles to have maintained a shrine up in the mountains. Your occult experts are anxious to explore this location. So there's a shrine in the northeast we'll have to locate and determine. But let's go to our world map now, and we have somebody who is in danger, so we're going to go and explore and help them. Looks like we're having fire imps and minor demons, so nothing crazy. So we'll click the scavengers. Mitchell and Chantel, we're going to go ahead and... What are your priorities? Chantel, you're my everything, so you're going to stay. So we'll go ahead and click the scavengers again. We'll manage. And we will subtract Chantel, and we'll add Brandon. And Brandon is going to need a club. I didn't build him a club yet. Okay. Well, we'll go back into the map, and we'll go ahead and craft ourselves a club. There we go. One club crafted, and scavengers away. Okay, so we got these here, which are farms. This here is an industrial site. That's where wood can be found and scraps. Canned food and bread can be found here, but as you can see, it's got reapers and hellhounds as well as werewolves. So not something we want to be messing with right now. So cover, ranged, and melee. All these are standard things. Flanking is attacking from behind or the sides, increases your accuracy and damage, and the enemies can do the same thing. So, damage is temporary if it's displayed in gray, but some it's lasting. Temporary damage is restored after combat, while sleeping is the only way to heal non-temporary damage. Again, pretty straightforward stuff here. Definitely a smaller, more crowded area for sure. It's nighttime as well, so you see the vision range has been reduced by 3. And there's our fire imp. He hasn't seen us yet because his vision range is also reduced. As soon as we get him in range, you can see very lightly here where he's got his danger zone. So, but as soon as he spots us, he'll turn around. Looks like we found our minor demon friend as well. And as you can see, because he's flanking, plus 20% accuracy and damage is a bonus as well. So. Excellent. Now we just got to find our friend. And again, we're going to find our friend, and they're going to attack. That's just the mechanic for that as we use the item. So, Now, when you kill an enemy, it does leave a very satisfying crack. Like, I like that sound effect. It makes it seem satisfying when you kill these guys. Are you kidding me? I've seen most of the map here at this point. Looks like... Nope. Is it down here then? Alright, we're going to go to 2 times speed, which is the fastest you can go in combat. Because we've killed all the enemies. I'm just going to go down here, because I bet you it's right here, yep. Alright, so we'll go back to normal speed. And we'll see who uses it first. There we go. So we've got a couple imp and a fire imp. Alright. As you can see, melee versus range, we get a plus to accuracy and damage as well. So, and this timer here, while it looks like it's going regularly, will stop when enemies attack. So don't think you can just sneak out without affecting it. So, welcome Bruno to the team. What are your skills, sir? You got craft speed plus 60%. So you're a crafter. All right. Well, that's interesting. Otherwise, you're just another body, which is great. So let's go ahead and hit that retreat button. And let's go get that ×2. So your number keys 1 through 3, or 1 through whatever, will select different people. And then, okay, you see Chantel got herself 23 experience for killing off everybody, pretty much. So she's leveled up. But yeah, your number keys will select your various people, and your speeds are plus and minus in order to up and down the speeds as appropriately. So, all right, so we got everybody here. Let's see. So we built experiment table. We've got our crafting workbench. So you can move things as you build, which is nice. So unlike some games where all your things are permanent, you can adapt to a larger thing. So, so we'll get back to these. Rituals are interesting too. These allow you to change the world so you can get more lucky. You can improve your crop stuff. You just have to do the rituals, and I believe it takes some supplies as well. So, alright, so workbench is done. I think it's time to look at our research. We got woodworking. Don't think we need brick making, but gathering efficiency, it takes 240, would be nice. Okay, I think we start with the basics. We'll get some cooking going, and we'll put up a wheat farm. Which requires 12 boards. My lord. That's all our wood for now. So let's go ahead and create a wood chopping task. Alright, so Chantel, like we said, leveled up. Chantel is basically our laborer and has automatic weapons, so it'll be a while before we get those. Let's see, giving her accuracy wouldn't be a bad idea. Or we can go with Stalwart, which goes max health. Yeah, let's do max health. Okay, so she'll have a few more hit points there. Alright, Bruno's immediately getting to work there. Should probably craft a couple more clubs. Not equip the club when I sent him out there. So he's beating on things with his fists. Okay. Well, now we got that all done. could craft one of these. So we're going to go ahead and at least build 2 of them. As you can see, we cleared out that particular scavenge site. So we'll probably work on our next scavenge site as well. So. Alright, Brandon, your priorities. Let's get that water down to below the tree chopping. Alright, so we got our first armor. I think it should go to Chantel first. So yeah, this is kind of the whole cycle of things. Your starting map gives you access to resources, as you can see here on the map itself. You won't be able to access some of them, though, until after you... unlock those in the research tab. But get those going. Okay. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. So, everything seems to be holding up. We needed a lumber, though, because we could not craft enough boards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give us additional boards we need. And then we need... What was it we needed for our wheat farm? We got clay. Okay. So, yeah, just need the 2 boards. Bruno is knocking those out quick. It's awesome. Alright, so we'll get our first wheat farm here. And we'll go ahead and leave some space for us here. And we should probably build a stove. So yeah, we're not going for pretty, we're going for practical here. Alright, research-wise, we should have enough for magical crafting, although I don't think it'll be useful for us here. So, growth circle causes new trees to grow. Let's go ahead and do this so we can at least build our magic circle. Cult research subjects are unlocked. Ancient rituals become available, can provoke great benefits, but are usually expensive and take long to perform. So each ritual must be performed in different locations, such as magic circles or various altars. So right now we have the ability to now build a magic circle. Once we get enough stone and clay together. As you can see, we're constantly in need of stone and clay. Alright. So Brandon, what can we do about your priorities? Don't like mining. You can search debris, so I guess I can put that above. And that way we're getting that taken care of as well. Bruno. Let's set your priorities here, Bruno. Obviously crafting is big for you. We want to quarry before the scavenging, so there we go. So, let's see. Alright, Brandon, you're supposed to just collect scraps. We've got plenty of water right now. Alright, so getting our stone going. Let's go ahead and go 4 times speed. So we're getting close to a new attack here, but we'll deal with that later. see, we get a nice percussion going between the building and the mining. That just got louder. So we do have a kind of Doppler effect, I guess, when you pass by people. Food-wise, we're doing good. How are we doing on inventory supplies? Yeah, we got plenty of vegetables right now, and eventually we'll be making bread with the wheat. Alright, scouting party. Enemy scouting parties have been spotted nearby. You should take them out quickly before they spot your base. Reduces enemy awareness while leaving it will raise it. So we got a scouting party. Can we craft another one of these real quick? So Bruno, you gotta sleep, of course. I would like a piece of armor for... Okay, we made the armor. Okay, so we'll go to the... Chantel's got her armor, and I think it's Mitchell. We'll have your armor here. Go to the world map. And so the scouting party is going to be a random encounter here, which is going to be 5 imps, which we can easily take. So we're going to click the scavengers, and let's go. So basically, they have a chance of scouting your base. If they do, it just gives a nice bump to awareness. Killing them will reduce it. So just one of those factors here, and it's a sort of kill-em-all kind of approach to the map. So there we go. There's our imp friends. They're just melee imps, so we'll reach them and kind of beat up on them. Get our flank bonus. Alright, so as you can see, we can split them up if they don't spot us. So sometimes that'll be the trick in order to not die. Get that flank bonus going, baby. There we go. Alright. Chantel is still cleaning up, so that's good. Alright, so let's see what we uncovered here. So we got 3 imps, 3 minor demons, water, and scraps here. Clay would be fun to have, but they're... Yeah, that's actually pretty easily done. Water and scrap, wood, and that, so... yeah, since we're out, let's go ahead and scavenge there. Okay, so again, we can auto-resolve now, but at this point, I prefer to fight it out, and then we'll show you what auto-resolve looks like later, So at this point, we're looking for the supplies to scavenge or to kill everybody. And in this case, probably be easier to kill everybody, but we'll see. Especially if we can get them separately. There, he spotted us. Fire imps, unfortunately, have come up. And the minor demons as well. Get our flanking going. Oh, dang it. Chantel's down. Come on, you can hit him. Come on, Mitchell, you can do it. Oh, thank God. And Chantel is dead. Well, we got a survivor body. Yeah, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. That sucks. Oh well. That is the brakes sometimes. So head back to base, and we'll have to find a replacement for Chantel at some point. So that sets back our production a little bit, especially since she was our farmer. So that sucks. Oh well. Set it to ×4 speed here, and we'll wait until he returns. There's Mitchell back. So with that, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Unfortunately, we got to see our first casualty. Those minor demons are not easy to fight for sure. So, did we get to keep the equipment? We did. So we'll give that to Brandon, who's our scout. And yeah. So as always, if you're enjoying the video series, please like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. Also, like I said before, if you leave some comments and you want to be a part of this series, I can rename our characters here, and you know, kind of modify it as needed to kind of match you, so we can put you in the game. So with that, I will bid you guys farewell.